What's going on, everybody? Good afternoon. Hope you guys are doing well today. And we have some Seattle Seahawks news. That's right. Actual news directly related to the Seahawks, and it's roster news. The Seahawks have acquired a new player. They have signed a wide receiver slash running back slash kick returner. So, couple different elements here, although I think that for our purposes, we're only going to be thinking about one thing with this guy, but it's Velus Jones Jr. You might remember him a few years ago in the draft. He was a third round pick, actually. So the Bears actually spent a pretty high value pick on him. Never really panned out there. He's been with the Saints most recently, and now he finds his way to Seattle. So obviously he brings a few different things to the table, but there's really only one area of football that he's proven to be particularly great at: returning. Back in 60 seconds. All right, guys, let's take a minute so I can tell you about Sleeper, a one-stop shop for all your sports needs. You can celebrate and chat on sports games in real time with other users. You can get the fastest scores, blazing fast sports news and sports alerts right at your fingertips. And of course, you can use Sleeper to play in fantasy leagues and win real money on picks contests. This is the way sports were meant to be enjoyed together. So download Sleeper today. Use promo code SBN to get up to a $100 match on your first deposit. And you can pair that with another promo they have right now where you can get a $20 entry free with no deposit required. So get both of those things going. Terms and conditions apply. See Sleeper's terms of use for details. Currently operational in over 25 states and growing. So check out Sleeper today. Get to it and go have some fun with sports this year. All right, welcome back. So, Velus Jones Jr., let's take a look at him here real quick. Former USC and Tennessee Volunteer. Like I said, third round pick. And offensively, as an offensive weapon, he never really panned out. He has actually had more career rushing attempts than receptions, which is interesting because he was drafted as a receiver slash return man, but the Bears ended up kind of converting him into a running back. But honestly, he never really did much of either, right? He's got 20 career rushing attempts, he's got 12 career catches. Like, he never really caught on as any kind of an offensive weapon. If you add up his offensive yards from scrimmage, it's 300. He's got 2 career offensive touchdowns. You're not really thinking about this guy as being any kind of a weapon on offense. What you are thinking about him as is a potential weapon on special teams, and specifically kick returns. He's been a good kick returner in his career. First 2 years for the Bears, he returned, 37 kicks for a little more than 1,000 yards. And he was good. He was good at it. He never made the Pro Bowl or anything as a returner, but he was a legitimately good returner. I think he has one career kickoff return fumble. Now, his rookie year, they did try to get him to return some punts, and he couldn't do it. As you can see, he has a few punt returns on his books, but he had 2 muffs, and they quickly took him off a punt return. So if you're thinking about maybe making him a punt returner, probably not. He hasn't returned a punt since his rookie year, and it seems like it's not something he's very good at. So I do think that, excuse me, Torrey Horton is still going to be your punt returner, which I'm totally down with. Horton's been great so far in that role, and I don't want to mess with that. What this probably means is that you're getting this guy to do kick returns, and what that probably means is that Derek Young's injury, which he sustained against Houston, we haven't heard a lot about it since, but it probably means that Derek Young's injury is relatively serious. So I would look for Derek Young to maybe go on IR sometime this week. At the very least, I would look for him to miss a couple of games. He's been the lead kick returner on this team this season, him and Halani. But if you lose Derek Young, you can't just say, okay, Halani's going to be our only kick returner. You need 2 with the way things are right now. And Velus Jones Jr. clearly lends himself to being that. So I can't imagine him doing much more than that, but he's more than well equipped for it. He did kick returning for the Saints this year. He wasn't as good as he was in Chicago, but that could be down to a myriad of things. That could be because of the blocking. That could be because of circumstance. That could be because of adjustment to the new kick return style and system. We don't know. We'll figure it out as we go. Maybe we'll find out by the end of this that, oh, he's actually not good for the current system of kick returns. But at the same time, we will hopefully only need this guy for a couple of weeks. Hopefully this is just a pickup until Dareke Young gets back, and hopefully Dareke Young will be back soon. Again, I wouldn't be shocked if Dareke went on injured reserve and missed about a month. But you would also have expected him to maybe go on injured reserve last week if he was going to. So hopefully we can avoid that. But yeah, that's really about all there is to say about this. He's been a really good kick returner in his career, and that is what we are looking to that's what we're looking to fill at the moment. Don't expect this guy to be much of anything as a receiver or running back. I wouldn't be surprised if he doesn't get a single snap offensively for us. There are some things that he has done, I guess, in his career if you really want to dig deep. But honestly, his best year was 2022. Most of his offensive production came in that year, and ever since he's been basically removed from consideration as an offensive player. So I wouldn't look for anything like that. But yeah, that's the roster news. Not sure what's going to happen to make room for Jones. You're probably looking at letting maybe somebody like I don't know if Jarek Reed's on the 53 man or the practice squad right now. He's somebody that could get released because we haven't seen much interest in utilizing him. It seems like we're happy with Okada being our primary backup safety. Maybe something with one of the backup offensive linemen, like Richmond hits the practice squad for a week. I don't know exactly, but probably going to be some kind of move there. Not going to be a very substantial move. And welcome aboard, Velus Jones Jr. Yeah, that's really about it. Haven't heard anything else. I know that this is kind of like prime time for trades. I think everybody's anticipating trades to come down in the next day or two. I haven't really heard anything yet. I know the Seahawks are rumored to be in on Jackson Powers Johnson, and that might maybe something happens there. But to my knowledge, as of me recording this video, nothing has happened yet. So we'll see what happens over the next couple of days. Again, the deadline is exactly a week away, almost exactly down to the hour, very close, a week away. So hopefully something happens because I do want this team to try to put themselves over the top. I think they're in a position where it makes sense for them to do it, and they need more than Velus Jones Jr. No disrespect to Velus Jones, but need something with a little more kick. All right. Probably another video later today. If not, I meant to go live on Twitch last night. I had it all planned and everything. We're going to be playing a new game and everything. But the World Series game went so long, by the time it was over, it was too late. But I should be streaming tonight on Twitch either way. So see you guys later. Go Hawks. Let me know what you think. And welcome aboard, Velus Jones.